Today I'm sharing how we took this old antique cabinet that we got at a yard sale at the high school for 10 bucks and turned it into a kitchen island. This is what it looked like before, and when we started taking it apart, we discovered a fun surprise inside. If you haven't seen that, I will link that video below. It's just a short, less than 2-minute video to show you what we found. So started taking the back off so we could cut it in half, and this is my dad and I cutting it in half with my Sawzall, and it was a little sketchy, but we got it done. And here we are with it separated into two pieces, and this is the one that we will be using, and the other one we'll probably fix up in the future and use it in the garage. So had to go over to my parents' house and use my dad's table saw to cut a new side, and we were trying to cut the top, and as it says, it was sketchy. It's a 1950s table saw, and this wood is old and hard, and it just had a hard time cutting through. We ended up switching to the circular hand saw. So I have to try and cut this strip off here, and my jigsaw won't work because of the little guard piece. I can't get close enough, and my Sawzall, same thing. There's not enough space between the guard on the Sawzall and the side of the cabinet. So I'm gonna use my little multi-tool. I hope it works. So I need to attach this leg back to the bottom so that I have something to screw a bottom to. So I'm going to add that back. Now I'm going to add a bottom to it so that we can add some rolling casters, and so I'm flipping it upside down, and I have a board that is left over from the laundry room shelf that we took down in the house when I bought the stacking washer and dryer. So I'm reusing this board to make a bottom for the kitchen island. And now I'm going to add the new side that we cut from the old top, the one that we were using my dad's old saw for. And this one has some writing on the side of it that my daughter liked and that we're going to preserve. So I'm just fitting that into place now. Now I need to do a little bit of sanding and scraping. This is something that I got for Christmas. I haven't tried it yet, but I see people in furniture makeover videos using this, and it looks so slick. So I got one for Christmas, and I'm going to try it out for the first time on this piece. is a little spacer for the top because you can see it wasn't the same level as the sides. This thing was so dirty from being in storage all those years at the school, so we took it outside and cleaned it up really well. Once we had it cleaned, we moved on to adding the back, and we reused the old tongue and groove boards that were on it originally and just cut them down so that we can keep the little surprise that we found showing all the time. So then I just used my brad nailer and nailed the boards back on. And then before I closed it all the way back up, we decided to sign our names to it to kind of go along with all of the signatures that we found, which you can see here on the back of the drawers. So you see what I mean now about the backing. I didn't put it back over the drawers. Okay, we have it in the house now, and we're going to paint. We've decided that it's probably too tall, so we're going to end up taking the wheels off, but we're not going to do that today.
I need something like to sit this on in the water.
And here we've got the backs of the drawers will remain so you can read them. So pretty. We chose a pretty muted green, which is one of the accent colors for her kitchen and dining room. Sydney in her safety glasses. We painted the back and around the doors and drawers with the green, and then we used Howard's Feed and Wax on the ends to highlight the writing and stuff that we wanted to preserve. We ordered a new top for it from Lowe's. It's a butcher block top, and we decided this was best because we tried to reuse some of the old pieces of wood, like from the old top, and they just were splitting and falling apart. And so we decided that we would splurge a little and get the new top. And so we think it looks really pretty with the natural doors and drawers and sides. We added a hook on this end. We've got our signatures all highlighted. And on the other end, we added paper towel holder and a little basket that I picked up at Goodwill for cookbooks. And you can see that we did take the wheels off, so it almost looks more like a built-in piece of furniture now. And we were really happy with how it turned out. So this was a success. And here's some of the signatures from 1925. We're assuming that they built this in the school shop class, and that was all of their signatures, so that's a cool discovery, and we wanted it to be visible all the time. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the little bell so you'll get notified when we have a new video. We've got more stuff planned for the kitchen and all the other areas of the cottage.